Hey guys, Nick here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video, and this is something very different from what I normally do. Today we're going to be looking at the Halo 5 Memories of Reach Armor and Helmet Reqs reveal. Basically, these have just been shown off for the first time on GameSpot.com, and I don't know about you, but I really love the Halo Reach armor, so I thought I would make a video of me giving my first initial reaction or impression of them, because I don't really care for armor that much, except Helljumper, as most of you should probably know by now, but Halo Reach in Halo 5, like the armor, I think will look absolutely incredible. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the pictures and see what we can see. Okay, so as I said, this is my first time actually looking at this article, so I haven't read any of this or looked at any of these pictures. Speaking of which, that already looks absolutely amazing. But first of all, let's read this first paragraph and see what it says. Halo 5's Memories of Reach update, the Sci-Fi Shooter 6 free expansion is coming later this month. While you'll have to wait a little while longer to play the new content, GameSpot can today reveal some new Noble Team inspired Reqs that are included with the free update, including helmets and armor. That's pretty damn awesome. The new Reqs showcased in the gallery below. Halo Reach inspired characters George, Emil and John includes Indomitable, Vigilant and Intruder. Those are probably the armors, like what they're called. I didn't actually know that before, so if that was already known, I didn't know that, so that's pretty cool. All of these look pretty badass. Click through the gallery to get a closer look, blah 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 blah. Another thing to note is you'll also see Carter's armor set from Halo Reach, but that's been available in Halo 5. So I actually used to wear Carter's helmet or his armor for a long time. You can see it in the back there, but there's John and there's George and Emil and I think Kat in the background. They look absolutely amazing. George's armor is a little less thick or a little less bulky from what it was in Halo Reach, but that's to be expected. I mean, his armor was huge in Halo Reach, so they've scaled it back a little bit, but it still looks really, really cool. And they still have this canister thing on the chest, which is really nice. And then John's armor, it looks exactly like John, but, you know, Halo 5-ified, I guess, so that's really, really nice. And of course, Kat and Emil in the background both look amazing, so let's carry on. There's a nice picture of Emil's armor. God, it's so nice. The skull on the helmet looks so terrifying, but like awesome. And there's a new shot of George holding a turret. I'm gonna guess that one of the new Req weapons is gonna be George's turret or something like that for Warzone. It would make a lot of sense. But I'm loving that chest piece. I think that looks like something I might actually enjoy. Another Emil. There's Kat. Oh, the robotic arms and all. I'm pretty sure those are robotic arms unless they're just arms, but they look kind of robotic, I guess. And then also the helmet. Yeah, these armors are looking amazing. These are looking like some of the best armor in Halo 5. John and his little sniper. What's the thing that goes around their neck? I don't know what it's called, but it's cool they added that little feature. And then obviously his blade there. George. Oh, I think George. I think initially George is my favorite. I think George is by far my favorite armor out of the 5 of them, I guess you can say, if you're including Carter back there. But I want you guys to leave a comment down below and tell me what your favorite armor from these new ones are. Maybe, I'd say a lot of people are going to love Emil simply because of his big skull that he has, but there's a side shot of them all. There's John leading the pack. Another Cat picture. John does look pretty badass. I love the sniper bullets actually on his arm. That's pretty cool. So if you're a big sniper user, then I guess that would be good for you. But let's try and find that Emil picture. Yeah, that looks amazing. Like the skull, that looks really, really cool. So for me personally, in my personal opinion, my favorite is between George and it is quite hard to choose between John and Emil. I'm going to say they're both the same. They're both very unique and very cool in their own ways. But I do love George's helmet and his chest piece. Both of them look really cool. But Emil's head or helmet is really cool. And then John's chest piece is really cool. I don't know. It's really difficult. It's really, really nice looking. But let's read some of the stats about them. It seems to give me some things down here. So George, helmet description: the Indomitable helmet is a rare sight on the battlefield and is usually a sign of the UNSC has authorized weapons of mass destruction. So if you want a cool description for the armor you wear, you basically want that. That's a pretty badass description. Armor description: created to save lives and not to take them. The Indomitable is an engineering and explosive ordnance disposal okay, I'm gonna admit it here. I have never been able to say that word. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go for it. You know what that word is, okay. Variant. Its combat effectiveness is simply fortuitous. God, it's terrible that I can't say that word, and I'm such a huge Halo fan. If I heard it, I would probably be like, oh, of course, that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Mjolnir. It's probably wrong. It's just what I'm gonna go with. And I did maybe actually Google that and YouTube it to get a proper pronunciation, but we'll just leave it there. Wraith is a male's armor. Helmet description: the Spartan branch contract for Wraith helmets was extremely precise and prescriptive regarding the pattern and method of reproduction for the Death's Head engraving, and the armor description, formerly an upgrade of existing Mark V EVA suits. The Wraith project was actually covered to develop a new Mjolnir variant specifically tailored to the needs of future Headhunter teams. Mjolnir, I think that's it. I think it just came back to me there, which is good. Vigilant is John. Helmet description: the full extent of the Vigilant's surveillance and stealth capabilities remain highly classified. Observers have speculated the suit includes a new reconnaissance and fire control system for directing orbital artillery strikes. That sounds pretty badass. The armor description: the Vigilant was originally a one-off upgrade for an unnamed VIP within Spartan branch. I'm gonna guess that's John. Not intended for production. Interest in the suit's feature set among Spartan scout snipers has led to several being assembled for full evaluation. That's pretty... I like the lore. It's giving me good information here. Okay, so Intruder is Cat's helmet. The helmet description: the Intruder helmet features a full-featured command network module, a multi-channel drone controller. Damn. The drone controller interface is directly with the Unified Ground Command, Unicom, Killbox Management, and Aerospace Deconfliction Systems. I think I'm doing pretty well reading this out. These are big words. Armor description: Intruder armor was commissioned by Spartan Branch as part of a research initiative seeking to leverage synergistic outcomes between specialized Mjolnir suits. Awesome. Okay, I think that's really cool. It's giving me a lot of good information about these bits of armor, because obviously I really enjoy the armor, so it's actually cool to see what they're used for, because I never knew that George's armor was like a weapon of mass destruction. I never knew that, so that's really cool. So I want you guys to leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite armor is from the new update. Any of these four, I guess, because they're new. And then if you enjoy Carter's armor in the back there, then let me know. But mine is George, and then it's a very hard choice between Emil and John there. But let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this, where I kind of review new bits of information that come out about Halo. It's not about, it's not going to be news. It's going to be my first reaction to anything to do with Halo, because obviously I love Halo. But my name has been Nick, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!